up, YouTube? This is the man 7431 coming back and giving another video. And today I'm going to be showing you how to connect the N1-3017 Bluetooth game controller to a PC. Now, a lot of you guys have newer computers, so you should have Bluetooth built in. But for those of you guys like me that have an older computer that does not have Bluetooth, there's an easy fix for that, okay? All you gotta do is go online. You can go on eBay, you can go on Amazon, you could go to practically any website online and find you a pretty reasonable Bluetooth dongle for maybe $5 or less. Or you can go out if you want to get it now and you have a Bluetooth controller and you're trying to figure out how to connect it to your PC. You can go out to Best Buy. You can go out to, I don't know if you guys have a lot of the stores that I have here in Indianapolis, but you know, we've got Walmarts you can go to Kmart's, you can go to Myers, you can go to Target, Radio Shack, Fry's, any place that has electronics, you should be able to find a Bluetooth dongle there. Price kind of depends. I got my Bluetooth dongle from Best Buy and I ended up spending $15 for it, which a lot of people say that's a bit too much, but it works for me. I haven't had any problems with it. So yeah, if you guys have an older computer and you want to use Bluetooth controllers, as far as PC gaming and stuff goes, definitely go out and get you a dongle if your computer doesn't have one. Okay? Now, another thing I want to touch on too, guys, is that I am going to be doing this on Windows 10. Okay? Now, you have the same setup with Windows 8. So if you follow my video, it's going to be the same exact way. If you have Windows 7, all you have to pretty much do is find settings in Windows 7 and just look for Bluetooth settings and just connect your controller to Bluetooth settings, okay? But like I said before, if you guys have Windows 10, Windows 7, then just follow along with me. With that said, let's go ahead and get on to it. Now, if you don't know what the N1 is or what it looks like, here it is. It looks just like a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 controller. Okay, you've got your D-pad. You've got your two joysticks here. Select, start, home. You got your A, X, Y, and B buttons here. You've got your left and right. If I can get it to focus. Left and right there. And if you flip it around, you've got your left and right shoulder buttons here. You've got your charging port here. You got your 4 LED lights here. Those are mode lights. So if you're going to be using this for iOS devices, iPhones, iPads, iPad Pros, iPod Touches, you have these different modes that you can set it in. The same with Mac computers. It has its own special mode to put it in to be able to use Bluetooth with this controller. So that's what those mode buttons mean at the top. Okay? And then on the back, there is a tiny little reset hole right there. You put a little tack in there and you should be good to go. All right. Now let's get that back in focused. And what we're going to want to do now, guys, is we're going to want to click at the bottom of the screen on the Windows icon. Now we just got an update. So in Windows 10, settings used to be over here. And now it's not over here anymore. It's over here. But if you didn't get the update, your settings should be over here, guys. So click on settings. And then you're going to click on Bluetooth. And then you're going to go to Bluetooth over here on the left-hand side. All right. Now, it's already searching. So you want to take your controller, all right, and you want to press select, and you want to hold the home button, and you should see those lights start to flash really fast. Go ahead and release, and we're going to put it back on the screen, and there is the gamepad that just showed up right there. So we're going to go ahead and click on it. Click pair, and it's going to go ahead and pair the controller with the PC, and it is paired. And if you paired it, which I don't know if you can see it or not, but it should be on the first mode light. Okay, so once you have it paired, we can go ahead and get out of that now. Right now, let me get it to focus again. Sorry, guys. It's in mode 1, so it's not going to be able to do anything because it's actually in gaming mode. But if you hit the home button one more time and it goes to mode 2, then it's going to be in PC mode. Okay. And with this mode here, sorry, focus that in. So we're going to go down here to Internet Explorer at the bottom of the screen. And we're going to see if we can bring up some type of virtual keyboard on here. And I'm hitting the L1 button, guys, and nothing. Okay, it brings that up. But it's pretty much doing the same thing on this web browser as well. Pretty much stuck with the same results, guys. It's just not going to work. So as far as the web browser goes, this controller is not going to work with the web browser. Okay? Now, it's not the end of the world when it comes to this controller working the web browser because you have your keyboard. So you can, type in whatever website or whatever you want to type through your PC keyboard. But usually with a lot of these controllers, you're able to surf the web and everything with the gamepad itself. So if you were sitting back on the couch or something and you wasn't nowhere near the keyboard, you would be able to navigate the web browser with the gamepad itself. And it seems like with this controller, you can't do that at all. Okay. And I went to 2 different web browsers, guys, and still the same result. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and get out of here. So as we can see, the web browser experience with this controller is not good at all. Okay. So let's go ahead and put it back in the game mode. I have a Turbo Graphics 16 emulator on here. So we're going to go ahead and click into this. And we're going to go into the game mode here. I have 3 games here. We're going to go ahead and click on Bonkers 3. Now, I don't know why this screen doesn't open all the way up, guys, but this is the best we can get. Now, another thing you guys are going to want to do too is I went on ahead and hit the escape button to bring up the other options up here in menu. Try to get that focused in for you guys so you can see it there. If you go down to input and you scroll down to configure pad number 1, you can configure your gaming pad within inside of here. So I'm going to do that live for you guys right now. So it wants me to press up. Okay, and as you see, it just got on there as far as up goes. Now it wants me to do right, down, and I'm doing all this with the D-pad, left, and then I'm going to hit select, and then run is basically the start button, guys, on the Turbo Graphics. And then I'm going to use A for button 1 and B for button 2. And that's it. So we just mapped that very quickly. All right, and we're going to go ahead and hit round 1. Let you guys see. Alright guys, so I just paused the gameplay. Plays through pretty smoothly. No problems at all. Just had to go in and map the controller to the Turbo Graphics 16 emulator. once I mapped it, everything worked out pretty smoothly, guys. Alright guys, so this is going to end this video. So let's talk about the good with this controller. The good thing is that it does connect to the PC perfectly fine. Very, very strong connection. The next thing I want to say that's good is that you can play games on the PC with this controller pretty good. Even though I played one, you guys pretty much get the picture. You can pretty much play every game on a PC with this controller as long as it has controller support. Okay. Now the only problem is that when you go into the web browser and you want to go into the web address bar and try to type in a different web address to go to another website, unfortunately you can't do that with this controller. I don't know. It could be the way that they have it set up in here. Now, if you checked out my Fire TV video, I'll have a link in the description down below for that. I was able to go into Chrome and I was able to bring up the virtual keyboard in that. So I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe the configuration is different when you switch it over to a PC, because you usually don't use a virtual keyboard on a PC. It has a physical keyboard. So that might be one of the reasons why when you try to access a virtual keyboard through the web browser, it doesn't work because it has a physical keyboard. That's the only thing I can think of why it's not working in the web browser, guys. But other than that, it works beautifully with gaming, connected to the PC beautifully. So far, it worked very, very well with the Fire TV. I've got one more device to connect this controller to, and that's going to be an Android phone. If you guys want to check that out, please subscribe to this channel. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about this video and this controller. I've got 2 more controllers that I'm going to have to do how to connect tos. So if you guys don't want to miss out on that and you want to check those videos out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Twitter at N1-3017 so you guys can check out the latest and greatest information on what's going on my YouTube channel. All right. This is the man 7431 getting ready to sign out.